Okay, let's get started. Hello everyone. Good to see you again. I hope the background is not too bright because there is just a sunset in my back, so hopefully you can see my face clear. Alright, so I just came back home, at the hotel, so let me do this right now. Let's see. Alright, so let me squeeze my face and start the live stream. Alright. Okay, hello everyone once again. Thank you for joining. This is the 9th of July and this is on Friday. So happy Friday everyone. I hope you're having a great day also today. Alright, let's see. Faiz and Kwan, Asif, and Celine, and James, Eric, and Carissa. Thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you. Oh, Eric says, what a tough trading situation for these past months. Yeah, for the past month has been quite tough. The market looks like the market is now becoming active since yesterday or the day before. So, but yeah, overall market has been very difficult, especially on the year of 2021. It's been quite challenging. Especially in the month of June was very difficult. So hopefully in this July onwards, we see some new trends or new stable trend on these pairs in the market. So before standing here, just a quick disclaimer. This information is based on my own understanding experience. So when you take trades, please do with your own risk management. Okay, so let's see. Let me first look at the strength chart and see what's happening on this currency. So here is a strength chart, and let me refresh the page. And I can see that, oh wow, so JPY is going down sharply, and this blue one is the AUD. So it looks like AUD JPY is going up so heavily. So let me look at that pair first. And then we look at the pound JPY also. So let's focus on the JPY pairs and see what's happening in the market. Alright, I do see more traders coming in today. Thank you for joining everyone. Alright, Marusan, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. And Gabby, good to see you again. Gregory, good to see you too. And Moshin, Sajid, and Super Mut, good to see you again. And Mario too. Thank you for joining. So let me first look at the AUD JPY. So here's a daily chart, and now it's retracing backwards. And this is exactly why the market has been very challenging, difficult, because it was downtrending before. It was downtrending like this, but today is bullish. So this is against the major trend, and this makes it very difficult to trade for today. So when I see the bullishness on this one, like this on the candlestick today, I don't look for the buy chance because overall situation has been downtrending. So simply I wait until the market breaks the support at 81.30 and then look for the sell chance afterwards. So this is retracing backwards now. It might retrace up to the Tenkan-sen or Kijun-sen. So in that sense, we better not to touch on this particular pair. So let's see some other JPY pairs. So next I will look at the pound JPY. Alright, pound JPY is also the similar situation as AUD JPY, as it's retracing backwards now, and the price is into the Kumo here in the daily chart. And the Kumo itself is very tiny, and the Kijun-sen is exactly in the Kumo. This is considered to be in a range market. So the market didn't break the support and now it's retracing backwards. So in this situation also, I will be staying away because overall was downtrending, but today is retracement and it goes against the major direction. So this is very tough. This is a very difficult situation to trade. You can of course look at the lower time frames and follow the lower time frame trend directions like 1 hour chart. But if you are more of the swing to day trade who looks at the daily chart or the forward chart or even the weekly time frames, I think in this situation it becomes more difficult. So let's see, let me screen some comments here now. All right, let's see. Extremely bullish pound overall today. It looks like pound has been very strong. As per the strength chart, the pound is a green one and it's going up now. So this is pound is bullish. And JPY is bullish. JPY is bearish, and Swiss franc is also bearish. US dollar is sideways, and the euro is sideways too. And purple CAD is sideways also. And pound is strong, and New Zealand strong, and AUD is also strong in this market. Okay, let's see. Sajad, yeah, thank you for the suggestion, but it looks like it's okay now. You can see my face, and at least if you can hear my voice and see charts, it is okay. Oh, Eric says AUD USD was good for sell, but it reversed going back up. Lost trade earlier. Okay, AUD USD. Yeah, it is going up because of this AUD strength. It's retracing backwards now. So let me screen some other JPY pairs. What about Euro JPY? Okay, Euro JPY is also retracing today. And how about USD JPY? Yeah, USD JPY on the daily chart also retracing backwards, and this is engulfing inside bar. So better to stay away in this condition. What about CAD JPY? Yeah, CAD JPY is also the same situation. It's retracing backwards, and this is within the previous candle's high and low, which shows the engulfing inside bar. So it can be in the range for a couple more days next week. And what about Swiss franc JPY? Yeah, Swiss franc JPY is also the same situation. The price is exactly in the Kumo, and the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat also. And this is range market. It's range. If the market breaks the Kijun Sen and also the previous high at 120.98, then this becomes double bottom. So we can expect the market goes up continuously afterwards. But right now, because of these Ichimoku confirmations too, this is ranging. So better to stay away, in my opinion. Alright, Restless and Daxcal and Jev, great to see you. Oh, Darrell, thank you for the reminder for the like button. Thank you for that. Great. If you like it, please press a like button. That would be great. Fight says, because the recent market is difficult, have you tried combining other indicators with the Ichimoku? No, because I stick to my own strategy. Before, I used to do that. Before, when my strategy doesn't work, I used to switch indicators, and also the settings of the indicators I used to change to see if I can find any entry edges. But now I only stick to my own strategy, and when it shows range, then simply I stay away. Okay, Soros, great to see you. Long last, Pal and Tanapol, Anthony and Bill and Soros. Once again, and Pham, great to see you everyone. So let's check the pound pairs now. Pound pairs. So first of all, let's look at the pound JPY. Okay, pound JPY, the same situation, retracing backwards, and the pound USD. Yeah, pound is strong right now and it's bullish, but now this is against the major direction. So, and it is breaking the Tenkan-sen upwards now on the daily chart. So yesterday, I was talking about this pair, and if the market is being resisted by this Tenkan-sen, and today, if it's going to be resisted, then I said that it can be retraced, it can be breaking the support. It can be breaking support, and also it can drop all the way down to the second previous support level, which is at 1.3669 level. But now, since the market is breaking the Tenkan-sen upwards, it's retracing backwards now. So in this situation, the market could be in a range, goes up and down, and there is no trend. So unfortunately, there is no trend and there is no good market to be in this condition. Let me check other pound pairs. So what about pound AUD? Pound AUD is going up. The Kumo's up. Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen up nicely. And also the Chikou span above the candles. So this one is good to look for buy as per the daily chart. So I look at the 1 hour time frame. In 1 hour chart, it's flat. It's become range. So I wait for the price comes above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and also wait for the Kumo to go up and Chikou span breaks the candles, and then look for a buy chance. If it doesn't happen, then I stay away in this condition. And what about the pound CAD? Okay, pound CAD on the daily chart, this is going up and the market broke the Kumo upwards now, as well as the resistance level from the 21st of June. But now you see that the Kumo's flat and the Kijun-sen flat. And now in this also there is an engulfing inside bar. So until the market breaks the inside upwards, I wait right now. Yeah, I think this is uptrending in the short term, but in the long term, like in the daily chart, the Kumo flat and Kijun-sen flat. So I prefer to wait until the breakout happens. Breakout of the resistance at 1.7340 area. Yeah, I think that will be a scenario. Otherwise, it can retrace backwards and goes backwards to the resistance or the Senko span B level. And you can make profits in this short-term sell-offs. So better to wait for the breakout and then look for buy in this situation. Okay, let's see. Oh, Suresh says, did you take any trades? No, I haven't. No trades for me. Oh, Thanapol, thank you for the comment. So yeah, thanks for everybody's support and participations. Now my channel is growing and it's going above 40k subscribers. So I really appreciate your continuous support and participations, and I do my best to bring the knowledge of Ichimoku and also my view on the markets. All right, Annie, Amini, thank you for joining. let's see. So let me look at another pound pair. How about pound Swiss franc? Okay, so this is another range market. It is going up right now, but this is overall range, so simply I stay away. Okay, let's see. Another pound pair will be pound AUD. Yeah, so this is about to break, but in 1 hour chart it's flat, so it's ranging on the lower time frame. It might break upwards, so it's worth to look at. All right, Steven. Good to see you. Thank you for joining as well. Okay, let's see. Shamal says, Mr. K, can we arrange and enlarge for the slope of Senko span AB pointing up and down? Yeah, you can do that on TradingView. You can put the alert on the Kumo, Senko span AB, and when they angle up and down, it can send you the alerts. It's possible. Soresh says, waiting to see you trading in Burj Khalifa. Yep, so this hotel, I will be staying until the 13th. So maybe exactly on the 13th or 12th or somewhere like that, next week, I will be officially moving to the new apartment. So you will see me trading in that building. Still, some furnitures are still on the way, and also yeah, a couple of other things to prepare. So I have to do the live stream from a hotel still. Nikok says, do you trade other time frames too? I trade on the daily chart, forward chart as major direction, and also weekly time frame I follow also. And I do look at the lower time frames like 1 hour chart for major direction, but because 1 hour chart or 30-minute chart goes up and down very fast, I have to keep monitoring the charts until I set the break even, and it goes backwards very soon. So for myself, it's not really time efficient, and that's why I don't usually look at, I don't usually take the 1 hour chart or 30-minute chart to trade. If I have enough time, then I might do it, but usually I take daily chart or the forward charts for major directions. Because time is everything, and time is very important. We have to be time efficient whenever we take trades. It's my philosophy. So when there's no trends like this, then simply I stay away. And when there is a trend, then I look for the edges to come and simply take trades. Okay, let's see. Faiz says, would you recommend scalping in this crazy market? And if so, which indicator would you say is better, Ichimoku or Bollinger Bands? If you ask me to scalp, then I would only use the candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns and also price actions and lines I use to scalp. But I don't recommend you to scalp in this condition, because this is a very tricky market anyways. So I think this is a good time to stay away and just relax and enjoy your life. You can just have a nice dinner with your friends and family, or you can read books, watch movies, and do other things. Rene says, hello, please check AUD Swiss franc. All right, let me check AUD Swiss franc. Okay, AUD Swiss franc also the similar situation. Now, after the breakout of the support at 0.6890 area, today is bullish, and now it's coming back upwards. So in this condition, the market can come up to the previous support or this Kijun-sen, and from there, let's see which way it goes. It might go up and down, and we don't know which way it's going. And let me look at the lower time frame, like forward chart. Okay, in the forward chart, this is retracing backwards. So, looks like it is heading backwards to the Kijun-sen in this case. So, I think this retracement is kind of huge. So, and the price is exactly at the Tenkan-sen area in this forward chart. So if it's going to be resisted, and then there's a chance that the market goes down continuously. But if the market breaks the Tenkan-sen, then it can come above the Tenkan-sen and goes up to the Kijun-sen. And this is where I stay away. Let's see. Yurich says, hello, can you check the AUD USD please? Alright, AUD USD. Starting from the daily chart, this is downtrending as per Ichimoku lines because the Kumo has been pointing down, and Senko span B down, A down, and Kijun-sen down, Tenkan-sen down also, and Chikou span below the candles. So this is bearish. So overall market has been bearish, and that's why I posted this chart yesterday on the trading view, and I said that this is downtrending. But now today is bullish. So if you look at today's candlestick, this is bullish. So it can retrace backwards to Tenkan-sen. But even in this case, the market is going up, and it is heading towards the Tenkan-sen. The pips to the Tenkan-sen from the current price level is too tight. This is only like 24 pips of room to trade, and this is not enough to trade. So yeah, we better wait for next week to trade. Okay, Zach says, just found your channel and I must say you're genius. Oh, thank you for the words. Thank you. Watched a few videos. I had a quick question since how long you have been into trading, and is this your full-time work? More power to you. Thank you for the comment. Answering to a question, I have been trading full-time for the last 8 years. Originally, I was in Japan, Tokyo, and last week I have relocated to Dubai. So this is Dubai hotel, and this is my new challenge. And Forex trading is my main source of income. I only trade myself. I only use my own capital to trade, and I never manage others' accounts. And you can see details on my profile page if you can come to my website and simply click on the case profile, and you can see the full detail of how I get into trade and also what I've been doing before and after I take trades. So when you have time, you can enjoy reading my profile page. Okay, Dev says, how can we talk from you? I have 2 services. If you want to learn the essence of my strategy, then I do the GTS. This is the global trading school, only up to 5 members for 3 months. Or if you want to master the Ichimoku as a whole, based on the Ichimoku original books. Then I run the Ichimoku community. And also, of course, I do these live streams or videos on my YouTube channel. So you can watch the past archive videos and learn the essence of my trading strategies. All right, Blackwater, thank you for joining. Preetam, good to see you too. All right, price action or system indicator. I value price action more than indicators. That's for sure. All right, Muhammad says XAU USD. All right, let me see. Gold has been ranging now. Simply speaking, the Kumo flat. Kijun Sen is going down, but the Kijun Sen itself in the Kumo. And Chikou span is Chikou span below the candles, but it's going closer to the candles. Price exactly in the Kumo, and this is considered to be the range market, and you better stay away. Let me check the weekly time frame on this particular one. On the weekly time frame, I do see that this is in a P wave. The highs are lower and lows are higher, and this is called a P wave in Ichimoku. And the Kumo's flat, and Kijun Sen down, but it's in the Kumo. And Chikou span too close with the candles, and the price is exactly in the Kumo now, so this is range. So in this P wave, on the weekly basis, the market can break downwards, or it can go up, and we never know which way it's going. So simply speaking, this is also difficult to trade. I prefer to stay away in this kind of condition too. Yeah, Ranen, you're welcome. All right, Hoan and Honolulu and Thura, thank you for joining. Let's see. Pham says, you said right about AUD Swiss franc, a fake breakout and a weekly pin bar. I hope you will tell more about fake breakout like that in the future. I love you. Oh, thank you for the comment also. Yeah, there is a potential fake breakout, and that also I look at. Every time I screen charts 3 times a day, 3 to 5 times a day, I screen charts and I use Ichimoku to see potentially which one can be fake breakouts and which one can be the solid breakout or the true breakout. You can read it by Ichimoku Kumo, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, and Chikou span angles and locations. So AUD Swiss franc, this is bearish. So this week has been bearish and broke the previous support, and now it's going down. But if you look at the daily chart, because the Kumo is too thin on the daily chart, I mentioned that this can be the fake breakout, and on the next day it can go retrace backwards. Because yesterday, if you just move back the candles one candlestick, you see the Kumo is too thin like this. And when you see the Kumo thin like this, then you have to expect the market retrace backwards anytime soon. And today, it is retracing backwards. So it's good that you didn't sell in this condition. This is like a falling knife yesterday. So I prefer to stay away in this condition too. Faiz says, do you have videos on Bollinger Band strategy? Yes, I do. You can watch archive. You can watch the, I think it was on the FT4 playlist, and you can find the Bollinger Band strategy. Thura says, Mr. K, is it possible to apply KTS strategy in crypto tradings? My answer is I'm not sure, because first of all, I am not a crypto trader. I am trading Forex trades, Forex markets, and also gold. So I'm not sure, to be honest, whether it works or not. But I do have some traders who use my strategy, and they use it on cryptos, and they say it works. So I think it works. But I recommend you to backtest and get confidence before you take trade real. Alright, pre-time, thank you for joining. Alright, good to see you. Vikram says, can you please show us Euro USD and give some ideas? Let's see, Euro USD, it is retracing backwards now, and the price is exactly at the Tenkan-sen right now on the daily chart. So if the Tenkan-sen broken, then the market retraces backwards to Kumo or Kijun-sen. So whether the market is going to be resisted by the Kijun-sen or not is the key today. So this is the daily chart, and this candlestick is close in 6 hours and 25 minutes. So we have to wait until the daily candle close, because if it closes below the Tenkan-sen, how it looks like it's going to be, you will see the tiny body and wicks pointing up and downwards on the end of the daily chart. And when the market see this next week, then there might be some sellers and the market can go down. However, if the candle close becomes above the Tenkan-sen, above the trend line, like this, then next week on Monday, the market will see this, and they might think that this is a breakout of the trend line, and there might be some new buyers coming in, or there might be there might be no buyers sellers in the market, which creates a range for next week. So from this reason, it's better to wait for the candle close for today and no rush to trade in this kind of situation. So you don't want to wait for candle close on any time frames or every time, because it's impossible. If you keep waiting, then waiting, then you don't trade. So it's impossible. But in this specific situation like this, you have to wait. Alright, behind says, how old are you? It says on the profile page, so you can view and you see the year when I was born. Aditya says, Mr. K, when to start trading stocks? Stock markets, I will be finding a broker in Dubai, and I set up all the screens and everything, and after settle here in Dubai, I will be starting to trade. So maybe this October or so, or November, October or so, I will start to trade on stock markets. Adam says, did you ever try Elliott wave theory? I have studied Elliott wave theory, but I stick to the Ichimoku waves right now. I stick to Sandan structure of Ichimoku, and also V wave, I wave, and N wave. I stick to it. Okay, let's see. Alright, let me pick up some comments now. I do see many comments, so thank you for joining right now. Let's see. If it says, do you screen charts on your phone or PC? Also, how much time you give in between screenings? So I use PC mainly for screenings. I don't usually use mobile to screen. If I'm away from the PC, then simply I don't screen. I will just do it after I come back to home. And in between the screenings, it depends. It might be like 2 hours, it might be 4 hours, depending on my schedule. Okay, let's see. Soresh says, I think KTS is not going to work well in crypto because crypto moves so fast, so much faster, but for finding trend, we can use Ichimoku. Yeah, you can use Ichimoku always on any markets. And also my strategy too, because my strategy focuses on multiple time frames, entries in lower time frames, and also risk management. And I think it's universal, so you can apply it technically on any markets. Okay, let's see. All right, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you once again. All right, Aganthu, thank you for joining, and Vikram, you're welcome. Okay, Pham says, have you feel nervous when you run profits a trade? At the beginning, yes. When I was a newbie, and when I run profits like 80 pips or 90 pips or 100 pips all the way, I feel nervous as to when to fix the profit, when to exit and fix the profit. I felt nervous, but now I don't really, because I have my own rules and strategies, and simply I follow in terms of when to exit, when to enter the market, and things like that. So that's simply my strategy. Okay, let's see. Samira says, how can I buy your books? You can buy my books. You cannot technically buy, but they are available in this Ichimoku community. So you can check the Ichimoku community website, and you can get these books as perks. Let's see. Dominic and Akash says, which broker are you using? I use the brokers in Japan and also some brokers outside of Japan. For outside, I use XM Trading and also Oanda. Yeah, Oanda is nice also. Oanda has its own unique market analysis tool, including heat map and also some other like position orders. So that's good. And XM is also very good. But make sure that you choose XM Trading, because XM and XM Trading are two different companies. And I'm using XM Trading, not the XM.com, specifically speaking. All right, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you once again. This is a live stream on the 9th of July on Friday. So happy Friday to everyone. Vincent says, is 500 USD okay to start with? I recommend you to start with at least 1000 USD. Because if you start too small, then you might not gonna be able to risk 2% per trade. Let's see. Jidan says, for beginners, where to start, K? If you're the beginner, then I recommend you to start with the beginners videos. So if you come to my website and scroll down all the way, and there is a playlist here, and you can watch this playlist, must watch videos for beginners. This is a good start. Okay, let's see. Faid says, what time of the day do you screen charts? So I screen the charts when I was in Japan. I screen on the morning time in Japan time. But now here I'm in Dubai, I screen chart in the morning in Dubai time, and then at the London Open, which is almost similar to Dubai morning, I check charts. And then right now, after the New York session opens, I screen charts too. And towards the end of the day, I also screen charts. So time zone is very important, especially if you're Forex traders. Time zone is very important. And actually, that's one of the reasons why I came to Dubai, is a time zone. Okay, Long Last says, after you take a trade, do you monitor it until you close the positions, or since you enter on lower time frame and expecting profit on the higher time frame? I monitor the positions, yes, until I close it. Yeah, that's true. But it doesn't mean that I stick to the chart all the time. I only screen charts 3 to 5 times a day, especially when I have positions, and if I don't set the break-even lines yet, then I monitor the chart. But once I set the break-even line, then I come back to charts maybe a couple of hours later is what I do. Let's see. Samir says, what are the economic indicators that you considered the most, especially for US direction? Obviously, FOMC is, and also non-farm payrolls are very important news for USD. Okay, Munish says, what's a good indicator on Ichimoku on exiting trade, like lagging span touching price or price below the Tenkan-sen? Ichimoku itself will be useful if you see the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen above the Kumo. I mean, gold cross above the Kumo, dead cross below the Kumo is effective by itself. And also Kumo breakout is also very important signals. Or Kijun-sen bounce, Tenkan-sen bounce, also my favorites. So, and also I draw lines and I look at the multiple time frames and back up on these confirmations. Okay, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you once again. Euro USD is now ranging, so do nothing is my answer. Okay, Kong says, how many trades do you take in 1 week normally? In 1 week, I take trades maybe 3 to 5 times, or sometimes I don't take trades. It depends on the market condition, but right now it's like ranging everywhere. So sometimes I don't trade in a week because the trader's job is to stay away also. Okay, Faiz, you're welcome. Gustavo, let's see. US 500. Let me see. I don't trade the indexes, but that will be to be. Since October, after October, November, I might be taking trades on these markets. Behind the scenes, how did you like Sedona, Arizona? I'm from Arizona. Oh, okay, great. Yeah, that was a nice place, amazing place. I enjoyed that place so much. It was beautiful. When the sun goes down, it's so beautiful. All the rocks are red, turns red and so beautiful. At night, it was beautiful too. Nice stars in the sky. Yeah, it was a very nice city to live in. Vincent says, how do you see hyperinflation in the US affecting the markets? The crash can be happening anytime soon. And when crash happens, then gold should be up. And crypto also should be upwards. But to be honest, we're not sure when it happens exactly. Until it happens, the market should go up continuously on these indexes and stock markets. So until the crash happens, we can keep buying it with the stop losses. You have to put the stop losses when this kind of inflation happens in these indexes. Otherwise, one day you can blow accounts so easily. So stop losses are like the seat belts. So when you're on the highway, you have to put the seat belt in case anything happens in that situation. And same is true in the tradings. Same is true. Especially when there is an overheated market or inflation happening like this, you have to place a stop loss every time you take trades. That should be a rule. Villa says, could you share which the best sharp entry strategy? So for entry strategies, you can look at the past videos because I combine multiple confirmations for entries. So I don't use one single confirmation for entry. Let's say if there is a Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross here, then I also look at the price action. In this case, there's a thrust up here. And also I look at the lower time frames and confirm the entry edges. So you can watch my past videos for entries as examples. And when I see a good market situations in the future, hopefully I can take trades on the live stream as well. Or when I take trades, I will show the reasons why I take these trades. So I use Ichimoku in higher time frames only. I use Ichimoku from weekly chart down to 30-minute charts. I use Ichimoku only and lines. But in lower time frames, in 5 and 15-minute time frames, I use other indicators. I use the Bollinger Band stochastics and Fibonacci levels because these are to capture the exact entry edges. So, but if you're not familiar with the multiple time frames, then I recommend you to stick to the daily chart using Ichimoku lines, price actions, and be able to read the market correctly. Hello Dinesh, thank you for joining. Great to see you here. Samir says, you are the most authentic Forex trader that I've known. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. Glad to hear that. Thank you so much. Behind the scenes, you're welcome too. Yeah, Sedona is such a nice place. Yeah, I want to come back visit sometime. Yeah, let's see. Shahul says, how many pairs should a beginner trade? Does all pairs have the same character? No, all pairs have a different character. So I recommend you to pick the one that are familiar with you on the currencies. So for myself, initially, I used to look at the USD JPY only for 1 year, only USD JPY, because I am from Japan. I live and raised in Japan, so I'm familiar with the JPY, Japanese economy, and I studied and worked in the US, so I'm familiar with the US economy too, and that's why I picked up this USD JPY first, because every time you see news in markets, it relates to my experience in the past. So, and I stick to it in 1 year and see exactly what affects the market, what kind of news affects the market, and also what some other factors around in this specific market. And once I become comfortable with this pair, I added Euro. So I was seeing Euro USD, Euro JPY, and USD JPY. And then expand it to pound. Started to look at pound, JPY, pound, USD, and some other pairs, Euro, pound. I started to watch. And then I added the AUD and CAD and Swiss franc. And that's how I created my watch list on the right side. So depending on where from, I recommend you to stick to the currencies that are familiar with you, and then you can add more and more from there. Munish says, what are your thoughts on Apple? I don't look at the stock markets of now, so I'm not sure. If you can ask me about the Forex pairs or commodities, gold, or indexes, I can answer. Pham says, the Kumo thick and thin, that means the trend is good or not good, right? Yes, that's right. That is right, yes. Okay, let's see. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you once again. Denise says, Kay, I have a question. On website, I've seen different sets of numbers, sequences of Kihan Suchi numbers. Could you briefly say how you derive this number sequence, please? Kihan Suchi numbers are composed of the like 9, 17, 26, 33, 42, 51, and so on and so on. And these are the numbers based on the creator of Ichimoku Kinko, Goichi Hosoda's experience. So it's not really there is no like logic behind, but because simply these Kihansuchi numbers are based on the experience of the original creator. And it works. So it works on daily chart or higher time frames. So simply you can use it like that. All right. Hello, Jeff and Shahul. You're welcome. Demand says, how you get the mouse icon you have rotating? Oh, yeah, this one. This is, I think this is the app I'm using. Is the this one. Pinpoint is the app that I'm using on the MacBook. So you can search Pinpoint and you can get this rotating mouse. It's nice, right? It looks nice, it's handy. So yeah, I like this one. There are so many other designs on this mouse also. You can try. Atharava says, do you use price action plus Ichimoku? I'm new on your channel. Oh, thank you for joining newly here. Yes, I do use Ichimoku in price actions and lines. And I do so in multiple time frames. So I follow the daily chart or the forward trends, and if there's no trends on these 2 time frames, then simply I stay away. But if I do see trends on either daily or 4, then I go down to 1 or 30. And if I also see the trends on either 1 or 30, then I go down furthermore to 5 or 50 minutes and I look for an entry edge. It's my strategy. Yes, Dinesh, you're welcome here. You're welcome. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live stream for now. So once again, thank you for joining, everyone. It was very nice talking to you, and seeing all the comments was so interesting to see. So yeah, today's Friday, so please rest well. I think the market is kind of quiet, so or retracing backwards. So I think this is a good day to stay away from the charts and just enjoy the nice dinner with your friends and family, and or read books or watch movies, and charge up yourself throughout the weekend and come back to the chart on next Monday. Because sometimes when to stay away is also important to notice, and also when to charge yourself is also important too. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining today, and I will see you on the next one. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and also stay gold. Alright? Bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you.